Every time I take a little bit of a hiatus from streaming, I always forget certain things to do. Anyways, hello everybody. Good to see you. It has been, let me go check and see exactly how long it's been. I think it's been 2 weeks. Oops, sorry. I've been busy. Been trying to figure out a work-life balance. I think I got something in the works, but just trying to see what really works. Because currently I only have like 3 days in which are completely all mine, and the rest are days I'm working 10 hours. So I am figuring that beast out. But I'm trying to develop some sort of schedule. Hence why this stream is really late right now for me. It is currently almost 3 in the morning. I got off work around like 8:40, and I got home all around like 9:20. So I don't know, but it feels good to be back. We're just gonna be doing some chill stuff today. As the title shows, I had no idea there was a Nintendo Direct apparently. But yeah, there was apparently a Nintendo Direct, and I had no idea. I only realized that there was one when I started seeing notifications while I was at work from other Twitch channels that I follow that mention, let's watch the Nintendo Direct for today. And I was like, oh, cool, I guess. So we're gonna watch that for the first half. It's about like 40 minutes. So it's a pretty good amount of stuff I'd like to think they have going. Probably some major announcements. Usually when they're like 40 minutes, usually they got like maybe like 3 or 4 major announcements for most likely the end of the year stuff and coming of next year and further on. But yeah, afterwards probably just gonna figure out a game to play. I have one thing in my mind, but we'll see. I don't know. I had a bunch of stuff in my head that I was like, maybe I could do this or maybe that. So I was like, whatever. I'll figure it out. Also, thanks for the kind words. It feels good to be back. Whenever I do come back, it always feels nice. Just like whenever I hit the start stream button, I'm just like, this is nice already. Literally, just the moment I hit it, it's just like a breath of fresh air for me. It's like, all right, here we go. We're gonna start this thing that I really like doing. So, without further ado and without wasting too much time, let's get into the whole thing. I'm not gonna take up too much time. I will discuss more stuff later about what's going on, but you know, let's see. I hope I have everything set up correctly. That's the wrong one. Whoops. Is it this one? That's the one. Perfect. All right, cool. So we got 42 minutes. I am not going to peek at anything that's going on in those timestamps because those will be dead giveaways of what's going on. So I'm going to go ahead and shut off the music. And we're going to go ahead and jump right into it. I have no idea what to expect, but it's going to be good, I hope. I know it's going to be good. Why did I say I hope? It's going to be good. It's always good. There's always something, one thing, at least, that can please everybody. Oh yeah, I forgot. Splatoon. I used to play Splatoon. I don't know. I'm not too big of a fan of it, but I like watching other people play it. You really enjoyed it? Oh, well, that's good. There's always something for everybody to enjoy. This is really cool, though. Seeing this. Which each game that Splatoon comes out with, there's always an improvement and a sense of what's it called? Just progression in the technology that they have and stuff they implement. So. See what I mean? Look at this. I definitely know one of my friends is really going to enjoy this. They're a really big Splatoon fan. Nice.
Hello everyone, I'm Shinya
Hello.
Takahashi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
Always good to see this guy's face.
You just saw a new trailer for Wave 2 of the Splatoon 3
I just noticed
Pass
something.
DLC Side Order. This brand new story is set in the Spire of Order, where you'll strengthen your character's abilities as you ascend the Spire's floors. We're developing this single-player DLC so it can be played over and over again. It's planned to release in spring 2024, so please look forward to it. Okay, let's see our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
Oh.
The toys are back in town.
Huh? Oh. I haven't
Donkey
seen this
Kong,
game in forever.
Mario. The
There we go.
rivalry that
Sorry, I
heated
was
up on
adjusting
Game
the-
Boy Advance system reignites
My
on the
tuber, I
Nintendo
saw it
Switch
bounce
system.
stupidly.
With his eyes on the prize,
Is this a new game?
Donkey Kong has stolen all the mini Mario toys from the factory. And it's up to Mario to track
This is a
him
weird
down.
Mario series.
In each stage, contraptions and other challenges await. Observation and action are vital to your success. Mario needs to reach the key, but he can't quite cross the gap. That monkey's tail looks a little suspicious, though, doesn't it? If Mario does this, now he can get across and safely grab the key.
Oh, that's neat.
Platform too high? Reach it with a handstand jump or a backflip, like that.
I've only played one of these games before, and I thought it was alright. I'm not a big puzzle strategy type person, so they're not my forte.
In this updated version of the game, you can play with a friend in local co-op. However you choose.
Everybody goes boo, local boo.
Cover the toys. Mario vs. Donkey Kong launches on Nintendo Switch February 16th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
All right, cool.
Save the prince and the world. Guide Sargon as he sets off to save the Prince of Persia and restore the world's balance. Tapping into the roots of the Prince of Persia series, this game features
What does this game remind me of?
side-scrolling action-adventure gameplay. Dash through breathtaking environments in a mythological
Hollow Knight.
Persian-inspired world, but don't linger too long if you hope to survive. Harness sword and bow.
Sorry, whenever I see games like this, and when it has like movements like that, I always think of two games. It's either Hollow Knight or Celeste. Usually it's a combination of both. Oh, look at that.
Among other perks.
That's Hollow Knight.
The number of amulets you can equip is limited though, so choose wisely. Use everything at your disposal to navigate this harsh world and defeat the mythical beasts that stand in your way. Get ready to save the prince and discover the mysteries.
Those are two games I should
of
play, by the way.
Prince of Persia,
I've never
The Lost
played any of
Crown
them or seen
launches
anything
on
about them.
Nintendo Switch system, January 18th. You can receive the in-game Warrior Within outfit by pre-ordering the game from Nintendo eShop.
Wow. Exclusive outfits for a single-player
These
game.
games will help you chase your passions.
Eh?
Rev up
Oh.
for true arcade racing in Horizon
Daytona.
Chase 2.
No.
Speed through stunning environments, each with its own dynamic art style, while overtaking your rivals on the road.
Dynamic art style.
Play the
It's
main
just
campaign
cartoony.
to unlock vehicles, courses, and more. You can also upgrade your vehicle and style it to fit your
Dang.
high-octane
Like
needs.
every racing
For
game.
more racing action, up to 4 speedsters can put the pedal to the metal in couch co-op or online.
There it is.
Go full throttle in Horizon Chase 2, launching on Nintendo Switch later today. Warm up for musical mayhem in this rhythm-based adventure.
Rhythm
Turn your
games.
button presses with the music
Oh,
to
what
solve
the?
puzzles and battle bosses. Over 30 thrilling tracks await, including music from iconic Konami games. Up to 4 friends can battle it out in versus modes or jam together in local or online play. Super Crazy Rhythm Castle launches on Nintendo Switch November 14th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
All right. Anime game.
Forger has a new assignment from school, creating a photo diary. On weekdays, you'll head to class, then enjoy family time in the evenings. On days off, you can visit all
Is this
sorts of
what
exciting places,
what modern
like the
day
beach
animes look
or
like?
an art museum, in search of
I wouldn't
subjects to
know because I don't
photograph.
watch many,
How will you spend your time with friends
if
and family?
none at all.
What kind of photo diary will you help Anya make? Spy Anya Operation Memories launches on Nintendo Switch next year. Mario's first RPG adventure.
Oh
is
yeah, I
next.
forgot about this. Thanks for the reminder.
Super Mario RPG game is back with updated graphics. Let's go over
I have
some
to play
new
this. I
and
have to buy
intriguing
this.
gameplay
I will
features.
play it on stream.
Time your button
I've
presses
never
with action
played the
commands to
original one.
increase damage dealt or
I've always wanted
decrease
to.
damage received.
But why not
When
play
you
the new
time
one?
your attacks perfectly, you can now damage all enemies at once.
Okay, that's new.
Every successful
This
action
might make it
command will
easier.
Fill this gauge. When it's full, you can unleash the 3-character triple move.
That's when you can use your
Depending on
ulti.
your current party, the move will change. So experiment with different combos.
Oh, that was really cool.
During your adventure, you'll encounter bosses with colorful personalities. After clearing the game, you can fight some of them again.
Oh, that's nice.
But these powered-up bosses aren't gonna be easy.
Oops.
Set off for adventure with Mario and friends when Super Mario RPG.
I always like
launches
the
on
character
Nintendo
designs
Switch
in this
system
because it was
November
just a
17th.
combination of
Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
Square Enix trying to make Mario type characters.
Look alive. We're almost there.
The Nintendo DS game Trace Memory returns on the Nintendo Switch system as another code.
I don't know what that is.
One day, a young girl named Ashley receives a letter from the father she thought had passed away. Seeking answers, she sets off for the solitary Blood Edward Island in search of him. Once there, Ashley encounters puzzles and obstacles that hinder her investigation.
Sorry, I immediately thought when I saw that gameplay right there was, oh hey look, Pokemon Legends esque.
Can you see me?
She also meets a mysterious boy. What truths await Ashley in this place?
And no matter how hard
It
I
really
try,
does.
I can't remember Dad's face. Who are you?
The sequel, Another Code R, Journey into Lost Memories, previously unreleased in North America, is also included.
Or
So this is like Juliet, huh?
Play both games to experience the full story. Unravel both adventures, fully enhanced for Nintendo Switch, when Another Code Recollection launches January 19th. Pre-orders begin today.
I hate to be
on
like
Nintendo
rude
eShop.
and
Another
say
Code
things that
Recollection
I don't
includes two
mean to
games,
be
the Nintendo
mean,
DS game
but
Trace Memory
it kind of looks
and the
boring.
sequel, which was never released in North America. Both games are fully enhanced on Nintendo
Then again, I'm not a
Switch.
big like
Please look forward to playing them early next year.
story esque.
Next, please take a
gamer.
look at this.
What's this? Oh, is it that Peach game?
One day, a loyal Toad presented a flyer advertising a show at the Sparkle Theater.
Yay, the Peach game.
Princess Peach and some Toads went to go see it. But then,
The evil.
the Wicked
What the?
Grape and the Sour Bunch suddenly made their grand entrance and took center stage. Now, it's up to Peach and the theater's guardian Stella to save the play and the day.
This looks like a nice game.
This perfect performance has become a terrible tragedy. Luckily, Peach can use the power of Stella's ribbon to face off against the Sour Bunch.
Aw. I like Peach with a ponytail.
The ribbon alone won't always cut it, though. So let's do this.
You have to transform into a magical girl.
Whoa! Peach transformed into Sword Fighter Peach.
Oh, okay.
By transforming,
This is
she
just-
used fantastic show-stopping abilities.
She turned into
Fend off
Kirby.
The Sour Bunch with sensational swordplay.
I like this.
Can Peach save this performance and its performers? There are more stolen shows to save. Valuable artifacts from this museum have gone missing. Become Detective Peach, investigate clues, and track down who done it.
I'm so glad they're doing this more, that they're giving more of these characters
Turn into Patissiere Peach and save
much
it
more
from the
personality
sugar
than
crash.
just having a one
The Sour Bunch got their hands on this martial arts school.
just one
Become Kung
characteristic
Fu
that they've
Peach
been
and
stuck
take it
with
back
for
from these
20
foul fiends.
20 years pretty much. Oh, that's neat.
Many other transformations are just behind the curtain. The stage is set. Our
Even if
leading
it's just a
lady is ready
costume,
for the
you know?
spotlight.
And it's just like, oh, she's only doing this because she's magical. Yeah, but
Princess Peach Showtime
this is nice.
makes its debut on Nintendo Switch March 22nd. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
It's a neat game.
That was a new look at Princess Peach Showtime. In Peach's latest adventure,
Ooh,
the gameplay
hello.
changes depending on her transformation.
Speedy Zorak, thank you for the follow.
More transformations beyond the ones we showed today, so please stay tuned. Let's continue with some more headlines.
A
What we got
new
next?
saga begins. A multi-layered RPG full of rich stories awaits in Saga Emerald Beyond. There are 6 heroes to choose from. A young man who fights with sentient puppets.
There's too many of these games.
A witch disguised as a schoolgirl to mask her identity. A crime-fighting duo chasing down a mysterious organization. a songstress mech who lost her voice and body, and a king of darkness who was recently reawakened. Select a hero, then follow their journey through 17 interconnected worlds as they strive to achieve their goals. How the story unfolds is in your hands.
This has an interesting art style. I'll say that for sure.
Different paths, more than ever before seen in the Saga franchise. Fight in timeline battles, turn-based combat in which turn order is crucial to victory. Use special techniques to control the order of actions, or activate team combos to swing the tide of battle in your favor. Saga Emerald Beyond launches on Nintendo Switch next year.
All right, cool. Put that in the pile.
Legendary Raider returns. The first 3 Tomb Raider games, all with upgraded visuals, are venturing onto Nintendo Switch in one daring collection. As the fearless archaeologist, Lara Croft, you'll travel the
What?
world and
I've
face off
never
against
seen
deadly
full
foes and
gameplay
even deadlier
of these
legends.
games. What does it consist of?
Backflip,
Maybe I should
explore
find
them
out for
through
myself.
perilous quests spanning different countries and
Is this just
mythologies.
Indiana Jones?
Along the way,
I guess. I
solve
mean,
puzzles to uncover treasures of the ancient world and unravel mysteries lost to the ravages of time. This faithfully remastered trilogy comes with all of the expansions and secret levels for each game. You can also toggle between the original polygon look and the upgraded visuals at any time.
cool.
Tomb Raider 1 through 3 remastered, starring Lara Croft.
Would you like
launches
to
on
see the
Nintendo
game
Switch
in
system
not its
February 14th.
greatest
Pre-orders
form?
begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Or should I say, as God intended?
This detective's got a second bolt of brilliance.
Every great detective starts their day early.
This is Rhyme City, a place where humans and Pokemon coexist.
Hmm.
The detective duo of Pikachu and his partner Tim investigate various cases while searching for Harry, Tim's missing father.
That's not Ryan Reynolds. I made that joke
Tim
last time.
interviews people. Pikachu interviews Pokemon, and they find the truth together. They'll also rely on other Pokemon to broaden the scope of their investigations. Follow Sense with Growlithe. Smash Rocks with Darmanitan. And peer through walls with
There he
Luxray.
is. Handsome boy in all his
Can Tim
glory.
and Pikachu solve all the mysteries and find Harry? Find out when Detective Pikachu returns. Launches on Nintendo Switch October 6th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. This game's a real toot.
What? Why? You missed the boat on this game. People were playing this game like,
Pass for the quirky Trombone Champ.
we were like
Play the notes in time with
What?
the music as best you can.
8 months
But
ago?
how you play that horn is up to you. You can use gyro controls.
Oh,
to
okay.
adjust the
At least they
game up
use the mechanic that they don't use often that I feel like they should.
or the IR motion camera on the right Joy-Con controller. The
Well, that's
controls
smart.
are
I like that.
pretty unique. And mastering every control scheme won't be a walk in the park.
Hey, Nintendo, you should use that feature more.
Your way through nearly
Because you
50
advertised
songs
that
spanning various
when
genres,
the Switch came out,
classical to electronica,
and then you never really
and
used it.
everything in between.
You're only now using it because you forgot that it existed.
Band together in local
Just
multiplayer.
say
Trombone
It
Champ
took them
resides
4
on Nintendo
years or
Switch
so
later today.
to really make a WarioWare
Battle
game with
your way
that
to
technology.
victory in
So
these Nintendo Switch games.
I'm just, they should use that technology more.
10 teams of 3 will duke it out for survival in this online
I
battle
understand if
royale
third parties don't
brawler.
want to do it because it's too expensive, but Nintendo can do it.
Knock your opponent's health down to 0 and deliver a finishing blow.
Nintendo
or shove
themselves,
off
I
the
should say.
collapsing terrain to win. Choose from 15 heroes, each inspired by a different mythology. Work with your allies to be the last team standing. Battle Crush is free to play and launches first for consoles on Nintendo Switch next
Mark your
spring.
bingo
A
cards.
close
Free to
beta test will
play
be available
battle
this
royale.
October.
Ding 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 ding.
Your mercenaries to fame and fortune in this open world tactical RPG. Take up various contracts, from protecting townsfolk from thieves.
This doesn't
to
look that
vanquishing
great on the
land's most
Switch.
notorious figures. Before battle, equip your mercenaries with the best gear and skills
Is this
to claim victory.
budget
and
Baldur's
live to
Gate?
see another day. Up to 4 players online can jointly command a troop and journey together across this vast world. War Tales launches as a timed console exclusive on Nintendo Switch.
We couldn't get
later today.
the Baldur's Gate 3 to work properly on the game.
And gun in this
So, we
reimagining
got
of the
this.
beloved
Sorry.
NES classic, Contra. Blast through explosive stages with a devastating arsenal of weapons to crush the Red Falcon forces. Spring into action with easy pick-up and play controls and a variety of
It's okay,
difficulty
guys. You don't have to give Contra a story.
Reimagining
Literally,
from
it's
Konami
just
and
shoot
WayForward
game,
features new weapons,
shoot enemy, win.
enemies,
Scroll, go to the
super
right,
attacks,
and then sometimes go up.
and a 4-player co-op mode. Contra, Operation Galoob
Do not get laser
soars onto the
or
Nintendo Switch
flamethrower.
system early next
Get,
year.
whatever the other one was that I can't remember.
Liberate your kingdom. Reclaim your destiny.
'Tis a grievous tale which speaks of Fevrith, one of
Ah,
stolen
yes.
destiny,
I
stolen
love when they
lands,
pull up
and stolen nations.
this voice actor.
Yet as the world stands consumed by immense evil, a fallen prince shall rise again, ring of legend lighting his path.
You need some water? Your voice is a little
Ring of
raspy.
the Unicorn, ancestral treasure of Cornia's royal lineage. Legend speaks of your ancestors wielding it to purify evil. Yet the answer is clear as day now. The path before us is laid bare, and all that remains now is to walk it.
I have
Walk it out
too
of
much
Mother.
ADHD, I feel, to
Freely
play these kinds of
traverse and
games.
expand
There's
the
just
world.
too much to look at,
Gather new allies,
and I
forge
feel like
new
I'd get
bonds,
overwhelmed.
and
So whenever I
build
see these kind of games, I'm just like immediately,
victory. Cultivate
no.
a grand army with over
I can't do
60
it.
Characters, from humans and elves to massive beasts and heavenly angels.
Today marks our first foray into the mists of despair which hang heavy over our home. It may take days, months, or even years, but I shall see the duties of my bloodline fulfilled.
Atlas and Vanillaware present the rebirth of tactical fantasy RPGs. Unicorn Overlord.
What a,
Available March 8th, 2024.
I always love hearing the titles for these games because it's like I wonder how they came up with this. Oh, excited immediately. Yes, 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 yes. This is what we want. Neuron activated within me.
Luigi's Mansion 2 HD.
Yay.
Welcome to Evershade Valley, a place that's screaming and teeming with the supernatural.
I never finished this one. I should
Luigi,
maybe
our
buy it again
favorite
and
car hero,
play it.
sent here to check it out. Time for some mansion mayhem.
I should play the first one.
No spooky
Halloween
adventures
is coming up,
complete without
and
this
spooky month,
vacuum-like
so
device,
we are
the
going to be playing
Poltergeist.
some
Use
spooky-esque
it to light
games.
up dark areas,
So
vacuum up objects, and interact with the environment. It's a handy tool for your paranormal escapades. Plus, when you spot a ghost, pop! You can stun them with the strobe bulb, then vacuum them up. You can even grab multiple ghosts at once.
I remember when this game first came out, I wasn't too happy with the direction that they took the
In this
ghosts
game,
in.
you'll
They
find
seemed
ghosts
kind of
haunting a former
bland,
Pop research
and they still
lab,
do to me.
a
I just
broken
liked
down
how,
rock factory that's full of sand, a mine covered in ice and snow, and
I just
even
liked
more
how
places.
more expressive and
These troublemakers will use every trick in the book to block your path.
and just more
Can Luigi summon his
memorable the
courage and save the day?
original ghosts and ghouls.
Looking for other ghost hunters?
that haunted
Up
the
to
original
4
mansion
players
were.
online can do some
These ones are kinda eh.
exercise across different multiplayer modes. Luigi's Mansion 2 HD creeps onto Nintendo Switch next summer.
Next summer. Oh,
How was that? Next, we have 2 announcements to share.
man.
First, please take a look at this video.
Whatever, we get to play the first one. That's the best one. Eh? Okay.
What's that? It's a large question block. Actually, this question
Is it
block
on a
currently
roof?
appears on the roof of the previously announced Nintendo Gallery that's under construction in Uji City, Kyoto
A
Prefecture.
gallery?
The official name of this gallery will be the Nintendo Museum.
Oh. Finally.
At the Nintendo Museum, a wide variety of Nintendo products from the company's history will be displayed.
Wow.
Construction is going well, and we plan to finish
Even the
up
ones you
on March
don't wish to remember.
We'll share more information, such as the opening date, at another
I'm surprised they
time.
haven't done this sooner.
Please stay tuned.
Feels like they should have done this
Next,
years
we'd
ago.
like to share some updates on upcoming amiibo figures.
Yeah, on my buzz.
The Zelda and Ganondorf amiibo figures are releasing on November 3rd.
Alright, cool.
And amiibo figures of Noah and Mio from the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 game will be released as a set on January 19th, 2024.
What else?
And
Oh,
finally,
that's it.
we have a new amiibo figure to announce.
And, ooh, new. Oh, wow.
DLC fighter from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Sora
Oh.
from Kingdom Hearts, is on the way.
It's okay, Sora. We didn't forget about you.
Everyone is here.
You're
for
here.
Super Smash Bros. Ultimate in amiibo form.
Nice.
Please look forward to its release next year.
Now you can finally have a full collection.
That's all for today's amiibo
That's
announcement.
it? Oh, wait. Sorry.
Next, please take a look at this.
I jumped the gun. What's that to say? Oh. Dang, Nintendo finally recognizing.
F-Zero game
Oh, wait.
returns as a 99-player battle royale.
Alright.
F-Zero 99.
Why didn't I?
Race
Expect
on
that.
Classic F-Zero courses with machines from the original Super NES game. Tear through courses in high-speed races.
Nintendo, you're making people
Your power
sad.
decrease if you crash into pilots or guardrails. If it hits 0, you're out.
Oh, come on.
You'll need to avoid collisions and conserve your power meter to stay in the race. Feeling risky? Spend some of your power meter for a temporary speed boost. You can also collect Super Sparks, which appear when machines collide, to boost up to a special path called the Skyway.
I just have nothing to say. I'm just in my head. I'm thinking, wow, people are probably mad and or upset.
Complete goals while you're racing to unlock cosmetic options for your machine. Players, one winner. It's time to race your way.
Can you
to
guys
first
just make a
place.
new F-Zero
Because F-Zero
game?
99 will be available
Because
exclusively for
people have been
active
waiting
Nintendo
for
Switch Online
years.
members later today.
Much like Earthbound fans have been. For
More than 30 years after its
those to be
original
released.
F-Zero is back as a battle royale game. This
Sorry,
title
Mother
also supports the
3
Super
fans.
NES controller available exclusively for Nintendo Switch Online members. We hope you will give it a try and aim for first place.
Yes, people are gonna play it, and then they're never gonna play it again because they're like, I wish this was an actual F-Zero game and not a Royale.
Hero, one humongous problem.
Hey, look, I know these guys.
Welcome to Vandal City, a whimsical land inhabited by small fuzzy beings called Yordles. After a
Yordles,
party
dude.
gets a little too wild, the portals holding the land together collapse and throw everything into chaos. It's up to you and your knitting magic to stitch Vandal City back together. Journey across the land to gather materials and craft items and meals for the locals. As you continue gathering and crafting, you can weave together new upgrades by unlocking more branches of the skill tree. Enchant your experience even further by embarking
Ah,
on
it's a good
quests
game. It has a fishing
and
mini game.
festivals for the community. Can you save Bandle City? And what mysteries will you discover during your magical adventure? Bandle Tale, a League of Legends story, launches on Nintendo Switch next year.
Good job, Rito.
Wait, did you hear that?
Eh?
Join best friends, Nunu and Willem, on a journey across the frozen wilds of the Freljord. Jump, climb, and sled your way through a beautiful yet treacherous land, where every step taken and each puzzle solved will bring you closer to the truth about these friends and their past. Song of Nunu, a League of Legends story, launches on the Nintendo Switch system November 1st.
Oh, Brom, you look
Begin
weird.
Today on Nintendo eShop. Let's move into
There it is.
formation.
Trip with these chumps doesn't feel like a prize.
That didn't sound like Wario.
Welcome to the island. This tropical resort contains tons of micro games that'll get your body moving.
Yeah, you should have made this
And each micro game
years
will lead
ago.
to a specific pose called a form. Copy the form shown, then perform the correct action as quick as you can.
Hand model.
Look, the technology they should have been using.
One after another, so look alive. Plus, up to 4 players can battle it out in party mode. Reach the goal without getting caught by Medusa.
Freeze!
Or settle the score in an arena.
It does sound a little strange already, but
With over 200 lightning fast micro games and
I don't know.
multiplayer modes
We'll
aplenty.
see.
Everyone's in for a wacky time. WarioWare Move It.
As
launches on
it'll be
Nintendo
more
Switch
noticeable
system
in those
November
cutscenes
3rd.
that they like to do.
Pre-orders are available now on
But that
Nintendo
we just
eShop.
heard only like one sentence in this video, so
A heroic tale will soon unfold.
just because you had a more
Lead and
gruffer
march
voice
over
and
100 heroes into battle and put an end
and
to
that
Empire's
Charles
invasion.
Martinet flair that everybody's accustomed
Meet
to.
Noah, a humble villager.
Eh,
Sane, an officer from the Empire. And
I'm just gonna
Marissa,
talk over
a
this one
forest
because
guardian.
honestly, I
These three
who
band
really
together to fight
who
for
really
a common
cares?
goal.
I mean,
On their journey, they'll meet a variety of heroes who
sorry.
can join their cause. This is your home base.
I really
known
am
as
not
the
interested in
headquarters.
these
As
games.
allies join you, additional facilities will become available. You'll be able to tend crops. Open
There's
shops,
too many of
and
them.
more.
They're way too long,
Each hero you encounter has their
and
own
they feel
backstory
all
and
the
motivation.
same.
They may not always get along at first, but these conflicts may strengthen the bonds between your heroes. Trust, betrayal, justice, and truth. A heroic tale will begin when Eiyuden Chronicle 100 Heroes launches on Nintendo Switch, April 23rd.
Again, these titles. How do they come up with them?
Participate in some pixel perfect play.
Eh?
Next stop, Octopia. Travel to a charming parallel world.
Oh,
in this
Chucklefish.
paid DLC for Eastward. Help Sam and John turn the pages of a new chapter as they adjust to country life in a mountainside village. Tend to livestock. Whip up culinary delights for your neighbors. And restore buildings to help the village thrive. And if you're new to Eastward, don't worry. You can access the DLC.
We get it.
if
You
want to
made
play the
Stardew.
main story.
Sorry.
Eastward, Octopia ventures onto Nintendo Switch this holiday. Get back into the groove. In this sequel to War Groove, charge across 3 tactical campaigns with valiant factions, including a new Mousefolk faction, the Fari. Plus, you can
This
now
is just,
supercharge Commander's Groove to unleash devastating attacks.
Fantasy.
The roguelike offensive,
Uh,
conquest mode,
that game. I almost said Ace Combat. I was like, oh god, no, that's not the right one.
or online.
Whoops. What's that game
Or
called?
Create and share your own cutscenes and campaigns.
I'm blanking on it right now.
2 marches onto Nintendo Switch as a console exclusive October 5th. Get out of my way! Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo.
I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. I just can't remember the name. The one where you command like warships and troops and whatever. Oh, Dave the Diver.
Serve them as sushi by night and the aquatic adventure Dave the Diver.
That's what this game looks like?
Use the fish you've caught to concoct recipes and create the day's menu.
I've never
Then tend
seen
to
gameplay of this game.
customers at your sushi restaurant.
This looks fun.
Explore an ever-changing underwater world to find the best ingredients and strive to exceed culinary expectations.
Oh, I might have
Dave
to
the Diver launches first for
wishlist this
consoles
game.
on the Nintendo Switch system October 26th. Pre-orders and a free demo swim onto Nintendo eShop later today.
This is neat. I had no idea.
The final wave is racing.
Oh
in.
my goodness.
Here's a sneak peek at Wave 6.
Oh wow.
Final wave of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC. From
That's
the
a course I
Mario
haven't
Kart
seen
Wii
in
game,
years.
Daisy Circuit. More returning characters are also being added in Wave 6. From the Mario
Yay, Diddy
Kart
Kong.
Double Dash game, Diddy Kong.
He should have been here.
From Mario Kart
Oh,
Donkey Kong.
he's here, everybody.
And from the Mario Kart Tour game, Pauline.
Oh.
And also, Key Jet.
There it is, everybody. You got it.
Wave 6 of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game drives onto Nintendo Switch this holiday. Active Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack members can enjoy this DLC at no additional cost. The DLC can also be purchased on its own.
I want to play Double Dash now.
Something
Oh.
new is
Oh
among us.
no. I'm really surprised people still play this game. It's very repetitive. What's more interesting is you can world build with these games more than I feel than you can just actually play the game. Yeah, that's how that is, huh? Like, you can really world build with these characters, I feel. When you go to play the game, it's just like, yeah. Here we go. Same old thing, just a little different. The fungal.
This new map for Among Us is free and
For
launches
Among
this
Us.
October.
What did you think? Thanks for sticking with us this far. Next up, we'd like to recap some of the previously announced Nintendo titles you can look forward to playing from September onwards.
Okay.
Let's take a look.
Like? Oh, that came out, yeah. Pikmin. There's Wonder. I'm gonna play that game. I'm gonna buy it. So yeah, it's exactly what I thought this was going to be about. They're going to announce games for next year primarily, and talk about ones that are going to come out
Forward to these upcoming
in the holidays.
This next video will be our last announcement.
Oh, last one.
Please take a look.
Yahoo. Here we go. Oh. 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 They really did it. Oh. I'm sorry, I'm just speechless right now.
Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door, originally released on Nintendo GameCube, will return with enhanced graphics.
Okay.
Whether you played the original or have yet to play
Wow.
it, we hope you look forward to experiencing this adventure in a paper world starring
Wow.
Mario and friends. That's all.
I'm so glad he didn't say the year and date me
Thank you for watching.
and make me feel old. Thank you for not doing that. But wow, 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 wow. Wow. That was completely out of the left field. Instantly, I knew. Instantly. You just need to hear those. You just need to hear the first three beats of that. And then you know. If you know, you know. That's it. That's all you need. Instant. Just like, whoa. Wow. Wow. It looks great. I like it. What makes me the most happy is that they actually acknowledged that, hey, remember this game? We made that. We made a great games once. Let's just touch it up. My hope is that they don't touch it up too much and change certain things. I hope it's just completely like, we're just gonna update the graphics and make it look amazing. And really just the way I see it is, if you've ever played this game before when you're a child growing up, especially like me, I played this game to death. The GameCube was my favorite system. I literally had all the greatest titles on there, in my personal opinion. Pikmin 2, this game, Luigi's Mansion, Mario Kart Double Dash. It's probably another one that I'm missing, but because I can't quite think of it right now. But I feel like what I was saying before is, if you've ever played this game, you know how it felt when you first played it. You were just like, wow, this game is something. So I feel that it's really enhancing that feeling and kind of giving you that first time feeling that it felt when you first played the game. That's what I'm feeling right now. It's like seeing this, it's like, wow, it's like I've seen this game for the first time again. But I know exactly what the game is. I can remember certain things and certain scenarios that feel sorry. I just noticed something. Who drew on Bowser's photo? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I hit a wrong thing. I forgot my buttons for my expressions are on number keys and they don't like it on YouTube. Oh gosh. No damage run. I believe I was watching one of my friends play the first game, and they played it that way that speedrunners do, where they pretty much just prioritize their BP and FP. Well, obviously their BP first, but they never touched their HP, so they kept dying, and I was kind of getting frustrated with them, and I was like, why would you just at least get one tick of HP? But it's okay. I see a bunch of people like that when they play that game. It's like, all right, please just get HP. Or they do the opposite where they get too much HP, and it's like, now you just, I don't know. Now you're just making it hard for yourself. But, yeah. It looks great. Crash Out. It looks amazing. Seeing the cutscenes, especially, because if they were impressive when the GameCube was out, ooh, do they look wonderful with what we can do. And the best part that I really like that they did is here, right here. They didn't touch the title at all. It's perfect. It was perfect. Totally didn't mean to reference the meme there, but it just happened. But it's a perfect title. You don't have to touch this title. You don't have to put anything extra. You don't have to put a DX. You don't have to put a whatever. Just, it's Paper Mario, The Thousand Year Door. That's it. That's all you need. You won't need anything else. I'm trying to remember what chapter 4 was. What was chapter 4? Maybe I blocked it out of my memory because I didn't like it either. You're gonna have to remind me of what chapter 4 was. I remember the other chapters, but I don't remember 4. What was 4? Racking my brain, trying to think about it. But yes, they don't have to touch the title at all, and that's the best part, is the title's just perfect the way it is. You don't need to put anything in it. You don't have to adjust it. You don't have to do anything. It's perfect. Great. And I understand people are going to say, oh, it's the, remake and stuff. That's okay. You can name it like that, obviously, because how are you going to differentiate between the two? But no DX, no whatever. I like it. I might have to look up what chapter. I'm gonna look it up because I can't remember. I can't remember what Paper Mario Thousand Year Door chapter 4. What was chapter 4? Oh yeah, the Dupla Ghost one. Yeah. This one was kind of annoying. I can understand. I can understand it from what I remembered, but eh. Also, hello. You just joined in the finishing of watching the direct. It was pretty good. A lot of good stuff they announced, and a lot of stuff they reiterated again. Backtracking. I raise you another one. Do you remember Chapter 7? I didn't like that one. That one sucked. I'm not ready for that one. That one was worse. Anyways, didn't mean to do that. What? I didn't I didn't like that one. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that one sucks. Alright, I'm gonna put on music. Wait. I just turned on the direct. Put on the music. Yeah, but this was pretty good. I wonder what the comments are talking about. I was gonna say that the Princess Peach game feels very Luigi's Mansion-esque, and I kind of like that. I have a feeling maybe that's kind of what they're going off to, is that they saw how the Luigi's Mansion series has evolved, so they were like, for the Peach game, let's fall back on something that we kind of know, and go ahead and do that, and see how it turns out. There's a lot of good stuff in here. Thank God somebody put this here, so I can read it. So they start off with Splatoon, obviously they're talking about Splatoon again, showing more stuff off. That makes Splatoon fans very happy. They're very into whatever they have come out for them, so happy for them. And then there's a bunch of other games that are I'm definitely going to play Super Mario RPG, the remake, remaster, whatever they're going to call it. It's probably, I think it's a remake because they put more stuff into it. But yeah, never played that one, so that's on the list to buy and play. I don't know if I should play the old one. Maybe. I don't know. What else is there? There's the Peach game again. Yeah, it felt very Luigi's Mansion-esque. Looks cool. I like the more building on the characters that aren't just Mario or Luigi or Bowser. We actually learn more about the other characters and what their personalities are like. What else is in here? The WarioWare game. Finally, like I said again, they're using the technology that they've had for years now, and they're actually doing something with it. There's something that I feel needs to be addressed though, and I wonder if Nintendo is doing this on purpose for a reason, due to the reception of this particular series that I'm just about to speak about turned out to have, either due to their own negligence and or rushing of this said game, or due to the response from fans, so therefore they're kind of punishing them as a result. But the game in question is Animal Crossing, and more specifically New Horizons. They have not spoken about that game at all or anything, or haven't updated it in, I'd like to think, 2.5 years now. I think it's safe to say that they've kind of given up on it. And there's nothing more to do with it, which is a damn shame because, yeah. Animal Crossing really doesn't have an end, I feel, you know? Because when you look at the other ventures that they do for Animal Crossing, more specifically the one that they did for the mobile version, they updated that game like crazy. Obviously, it's because it was free to play and you can get microtransactions into it, but why not scooch some of that stuff to the Switch version, you know? People who spent a little bit more money to play your game and pay memberships to play with their friends and have fun. You know? It kind of just felt like a game that unfortunately fell to the whole pandemic thing, really. It was that game that everybody played. It came out the month that everybody was laid off from work and could not go anywhere and was not allowed to go anywhere and was a very uncertain time. So it definitely played that role in giving people comfort and feeling that in this time in which we need something to escape what's going on, we can turn to this game. And I believe that's kind of the role it served for them the year that it was out. And then it started slowly dying afterwards. I've never saw anybody talk about it more. There was a very slow stream of updates and stuff that they've announced. And eventually it just tapered off slowly and just never was talked about again. Which is sad because a series such as Animal Crossing, more specifically for the Switch, was very, very warranted for years and was expected. Especially when the 3DS and the line of those consoles came to an end and the Switch took up the mantle in being that cross between a home console and an on-the-go console. Was just kind of a big disappointment, honestly. And I'm kind of sad that they're not talking about it anymore. I don't know if they'll ever do something more with it, or I don't know, make another game. I mean, who knows? But it looks like their primary focus now is their other IPs, more specifically Splatoon, Mario. As always, it's always Mario. It's their cash cow, obviously, but they're looking into other ventures and trying to pull from nostalgia specifically. That's kind of what they're doing right now, I feel. They're just trying to figure out what can we do to win back trust of our fans, more specifically for those who have a negative view of the company and the way that they run. More specifically, I should say the Japanese subsection of the whole Nintendo franchise. So they're making all these games and remaking the old ones and remastering them and releasing them in HD versions now because they realized, hey, we fucked up, you know? So they're just trying to figure out something to do to win back some kind of love from a certain subset of fans. There's a lot of games you can definitely think about in the last 3 years that you can see Nintendo being all for in the beginning. Like, here we go, this is our new game where there's going to be a lot of stuff that's coming out, and then they slowly hide it behind newer things that are more dazzling and more interesting. Here's a new Mario game, a mainline Mario game, I should say. Here's news of Breath of the Wild and stuff like that, Legend of Zelda and whatnot. Splatoon. They hide it behind those because those are more interesting. And their smaller games, their side games for those franchises, are slowly pushed off and maybe given one update, maybe a small one, maybe a crumb of interest just for like a second. That's it. Then they slowly die. It's just sad to see, but what you can really do is just try to keep them alive as best you can and try to keep them in the thoughts of Nintendo especially. And the thing I always say is, when it comes to the problems that people have with Nintendo specifically, I always see the Nintendo of America one being absolutely destroyed for all the reasons on the North American side, and the Americas, I should say, specifically. But you have to remember, Nintendo of America is not the big boss. Nintendo of Japan is, and whatever they say goes. And I'm sure they have a different way of seeing how their IPs and stuff are viewed, and they don't want to be seen in a negative light, especially for an international audience, but more specifically for their main audience of the Americas specifically. So they take action drastically sometimes, and as much as maybe Nintendo of America would not like to do that and understand that, hey, this is not the best idea and we shouldn't be doing this, but they really don't have a choice because they have to listen to their big boss of the ones that are in Japan. But that's how I see it, you know. I could be wrong, but you know. Anyways, but this was a direct. I had no idea this was coming out, and there's definitely games I'm very excited to see to come out. Again, they're pulling at the nostalgia strings, especially for someone like me. But yeah, I think that's pretty much really, really good. I enjoyed it. I'm just gonna have us sit on the BRB screen for a second. I'm not going anywhere, but we're just taking a little intermission while I figure out what to do. I will take a little bit of break too. Maybe catch my breath and drink some water. So don't go anywhere. We'll figure out something to do after I have my little break. All right, see you in just a sec. Okay, I'm back, and I was just having a little talk inside my head about what to do, going on from after this, and I think I'm just gonna leave it at tonight as we just watched the direct, because I didn't really have anything planned, and the games that I thought about playing and stuff like that, I really am not feeling it right now, mostly due to being a little tired and whatnot. So I'm likely just gonna speak about a couple things and see how that goes, and I'll probably, depending on how many people are here, I have to go check. Give me a second here. Bum, bum, bum. I don't actively, I probably have said this before, I don't actively look at how many people are in the stream right now and whatnot. But I guess going forward, I guess I could talk about what's gonna be for the future of the stream and stuff I've been thinking about for the past 2 weeks regarding it. So as things stand right now, give me a sec here. So as things stand right now, I'm currently working 4 10-hour shift days for my new job that I'm working at. It is something that keeps me active, most definitely, and has me quite tired afterwards on those days. But the days that I do work on that job are Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So those are 3 days in a row. I'm off on Wednesdays, and then I work a Thursday, and then I'm off Friday and Saturday. So my off days are Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Sorry about that, I was yawning. So those are definitely days I'm gonna try to find time to stream, most specifically those weekend days especially, so people can definitely expect more activity and more consistency on those Friday, Saturdays. More specifically, on a Friday especially, I can definitely do that day. Most certainly will be a guaranteed stream day, and Saturday just sits there as well. Wednesday is a bit of a weird spot, mostly because I would be coming into that day after doing 3 days in a row of the job that I work, and in most cases I just want to sleep and just relax. So I'm just like on the ropes of how I feel like what I could do that day if I did stream. I definitely want it to be something chill. I don't want to be stressed out and, you know, have to go in the next day thinking about the stream that I previously just had or whatnot, or how I felt doing whatever I was doing on that stream affecting me in the next day. So I don't know, I'm kind of playing around with certain ideas in my head, and there's a lot of things going around in my head of what to do with the stream, but most definitely I can guarantee to everybody that there will be a most definite stream tomorrow. It's going to be a game stream. We're going to be playing either 2 games I've been playing recently, or I should say in the past, because it has been a little bit since I've played it. And there's a new one that we have to start in the series, so I'm on the fence between those 2. But also I'm trying to find some sort of swapness of games. Having a consistent roster of maybe 3 games active at a time, with 1 game being quite major and large in size, that I can come back to. Kind of like a mix between an action RPG adventure type game or something like that. Maybe not RPG, but you know, like adventure game, something vast in scale that allows it to run for a longer time than usual. is how I see it. So that's kind of like what's been going on in my head. And a new thing that I really just have been thinking about is on maybe a Wednesday stream we just do something chill. Either what's going on in my head is like, let's like discuss some things, maybe talk about whatever's going on in a certain era or a certain area, either whether it be like game news or whatever's going on in a specific, something in specific, because I, feel like that's interesting. But also when I do something like VR chat or something like that, that is something I definitely always wanted to try and see if that works. And with a more beefy computer that I have now, I can definitely handle the that stress that would definitely be put upon it. So those are certain ideas that I have in my head. But yeah, it's good to hear certain feedback. I've been talking with other people about like what I could do as well, in private, about like, hey, what would you do, or do you have any recommendations and stuff like that for stuff like that I want to do, and maybe it sounds ridiculous in my head, but maybe it doesn't to somebody else if I actually say it to them. So I don't know. I'm one of those people where it's better if I just express whatever I say and see how it comes out. Also, finally, I can look at Twitter. I'm not going to call it X. I can finally look at Twitter today and not be spoiled by what is being shown here. And I'm glad, because there's a bunch of F-Zero stuff. And I would have been a little confused on why is there so much F-Zero today? And why are people making jokes about, uh-oh, Captain Falcon is not in the DLC for the thing. But yes. I think that's where I'm going to call this stream for tonight. We're probably going to go raid out to somebody. We shall see. But it's good to get out what I was trying to really say for a long time now. And we've been going for about like an hour 20, and the whole time I've been streaming just feels really nice. I feel really energized like right now, even though it's like 4 in the morning. I just feel really good right now. But we're most likely just gonna go ahead and raid out to somebody. If I can't find somebody to raid, well, that's okay. But you'll definitely see me tomorrow. I'm probably gonna try to start a little bit early, so those who are what's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Friday. Oh, some people go to school. I'm gonna try to start a little early. I want to see how that works. See who's able to come in and see whatever. I'm gonna test my times and stuff and see what's the best for people to come on in, and maybe there's a certain dead zone where there's nobody to watch. Maybe I can fill that void, stuff like that. But we'll see. I know like school started for the majority of people, so yeah. Plus I did start at a weird time. Late at night for most people, early morning for others. So I think that's gonna be it for tonight. I don't really see anybody to raid tonight, which is okay. I do appreciate anybody who has stuck around. But yeah, that was a nice thing to watch. It was good. That's all I have to say, really. I ain't got nothing else. I'm like I'm losing it. My head is just like thinking about so many other things right now. So yeah, it's kind of good that I didn't decide to continue. I wonder if I should. There is a friend of mine streaming right now, and they've been going for about 3 hours. I don't know if they're gonna finish anytime soon. They probably won't, because they tend to go quite late. So we could probably raid into them. Why not? Yeah, why not? I'll go load it up. Bum bum bum. I'm gonna go raid us out to a friend of mine. They're currently playing Pokemon Unite. So if they're if you're a fan of that, definitely stick around and see what they've got going. Word of warning though, when it comes to their stream, sometimes they have a little bit of audio issues, more specifically when they're streaming using their PC and whatnot. They have audio issues, so just letting you know if it's can be a little annoying, maybe a little strange for most, but more specifically, very annoying to hear that over and over. So if that, just so you know, like, why is it like that? That's just how it is for right now. They just need more of a better system. So I'm gonna go ahead and raid us out to them. Yeah, they're currently sitting in the lobby, so we'll join in on that, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll give you an estimate time of start, probably sometime after 2 p.m. EST, or ET, I guess, Eastern time. So yeah, that's it for me tonight. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for sticking with me and enjoying the direct as well, and seeing how I enjoyed it. There were certain things I liked, and there were certain things I didn't like. So, anyways, that's all from me. I'm gonna go ahead and rate us out. So, thanks so much. Hope to see you tomorrow, and sorry, I'm just blanking. I really need to go to bed. But yeah, thanks so much for joining, and hope to see you tomorrow. And you look nice today. I don't know. All right, get out of here. Bye bye.